actually at the library right now, getting on my computer, and I'm gonna look those videos up. I was gonna see if do you have an email address that I could try to forward these to?
I'm about to look at my phone.
I have to go get a pen first anyway.
But yeah.
You text it to me. I could probably send you a lot of this stuff easier over text, matter of fact, because I can only do the email thing at the library if I have my computer, which I currently have now.
Yeah, anything with my girl was involved in him, trying to co-paper then. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not the only one looking out for it. Just, if we work together, we can turn this stuff in. And if we don't, like Moss helped them, folks from Venezuela with getting away with stealing my stuff, wanted to bully me for speaking up about it, wanted to bully me for recording it after telling me that I should record it and then thanking me for recording it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I don't know if they stole any of your stuff, but they sure stole a bit of mine. Also, I want to thank you for not being a racist. Yeah, a lot of people, like when they were doing that stuff, I noticed that even though they were messing with you, you weren't doing the whole being a racist about it like Moss was. You were addressing the actual issue, not the skin color. You were addressing the issue, not the language. You were addressing the actual problems.
Yeah, that's what it should be.
When they
Doesn't want to be racist on shit like that, but it defeats purpose.
Absolutely. So with Stormy being in the frame of mind that she was in, and everybody noticed that. I mean, when she got out of jail, she's a lot different.
Oh yeah, I know.
So
she's gonna be back in jail for a while. So
yeah, burglary. What did they expect her to do? They put something in her while she was gone, and when she came back, she was mentally gone. That really just puts her in a position where she's going to get taken advantage of. Anyway, I'm gonna look those up. I don't know exactly which ones they were. Do you remember which? All right. Do you remember about what day that was? Because I've literally been dealing with a lot of people throwing stuff through my windows and screaming the N-word at me and that stuff too. Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Thanks, Mike. Might want to save my name. Oh, that's functional, I guess. So let's look this up. It's easier to send it through the phone. I don't know how much more time I have here. I think I got here at 11. It's almost 1. Oh shit, that froze up. Let's see. All right, well, we got this thing about the slings here. It depends on the sling. There's also a lot that goes into it. You can actually get a really, really super powerful, heavy hitting thwack by using a medium to long string, but making it thick because you're basically using a whipping action to bring it out. I can't use a sling. My right shoulder's too screwed up. I'd have to try to do it with my left. I'm willing to practice with a tennis ball so that I don't whack myself in the head. but I really don't see it as something that I am going to need. Especially since I already know how to make bows a lot easier. It is easier to make a bow than it is to make a sling, believe it or not. Um, Also, I can make a bow with 2 pieces of wood, no string. So that's pretty impressive. No, it's not. Somebody else had the idea first, and I just happened to see it. Works extremely well. Um, but I'm playing that to fill in space while I'm looking stuff up. Helps to keep my mind straight. And it is more powerful than a gun. Let me see. There are literally way too many of these. How do I convert that over to my telephone to send it to Mike? Greek overhand. Let's see this one. When I started learning how to throw hatchet, I learned both hands. I could make it stick probably about one out of every 2 or 3 throws with my left hand. I could make it stick almost every time with my right hand. But I practice with both. When it comes to a sling, I would probably do the same thing that I did with the throwing hatchet. By the way, my throwing hatchet isn't the little cheap thing with no weight to it that you buy from Bud K. You have to chuck that thing. No, I get a splitting hatchet. Like a camp hatchet, wooden handle. Now, you should be able to throw it underhand, or they call it chucking it. If you do it underhand, it's always a chuck, because you can't throw underhanded with a hatchet. The balance is wrong, and you basically just chuck it in the direction you want it to go and hope you land it. As long as you get the rotation right, you'll land it. With a sling, it's pretty important to be able to use it for getting dinner. Let's say you're a felon. You're not allowed to own a firearm. You're still hungry. Let's even say you're guilty. Let's say you did something when you were 20 years old, right? You're 20 years old. We know life happens. Your girlfriend is nagging you. She's pregnant. You don't even know if it's yours. What you do know is that you're being ragged on because you ain't got no money. So you go and steal some money from your parents, or steal some money from your parents' bank account, or whoever, whatever it is that you happen to do. Yeah, you fucked up. Should that follow you and harm you for the rest of your life? It doesn't matter if it should or shouldn't, it's going to. But regardless of all of that, you still need to eat. Now, if you have a firearm, you're going to prison. So get a sling. Get effective at it. One of the things that I was watching on here, I took it down, of course. I put a lead sling bullet literally clear through a wild boar. That's pretty effective. How to sling overhand. Huh. Okay. Here's the Greek overhand. All right. Evolution of medieval archery. That is not what I was looking for. It's using one with a leather pouch and a thick cord. It's short length. Sorry, I'm going through videos to figure out which ones they are that have him in the situation with Stoll. You can see, sorry, I'm scrolling through it to try to. All right, that one ain't it. It's one of the ones around that one, though. It's not a matter of not being able to find the videos of abuse. It's the very specific videos of what abuse at what time. Well, here's one. 5 days of drunken hatred because nobody touched his penis. What is this? Shit. Copy link address. Oh, there's one. That was like a 6-hour long video too. Mm. Absolutely right. There's also one called Tantrum. Let's go all the way back to the beginning of it. About 40 minutes in where it gets scary. Yep, that's stormy. Copy video you wrote. This one's called Mad People. Not that anybody's actually doing it. However, there's more than just that one, so I gotta go through, scroll down, find one next to it, post it up. There's also some on my phone. Thank goodness that video says what day it was printed on, but or recorded on. This one's called Not Okay. Robert S. Harboy, Not Okay, 380. Let's see what day that's from. It's from March 27th. So let's see what I have from March 27th in this book. All right, so let's see what else we have to go along with it. It doesn't say the exact time, but it says March 27th, so it's any one of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 different videos. Maybe this one. This one might be stormy.
Well, I already knew our infrastructure was falling apart. I felt it. Yeah. Catch you later. Oh my God, we are all useless as chips on a board tonight.
All right, that one's actually, I think, with Dora. This one's got Stormy in it too. All right, good. Can't hardly hear it though. All right, maybe it's the next one.
and she was happier. Like right now, it's just fucking wow. Like
And she was on drugs back then.
yeah, like
You know, even if she's doing drugs now,
It's Josh talking to me about the situation.
she fucking and you can't help her right now. There's
The
nothing.
state should step in, but they're not going to step in a positive or effective way.
Right, like, you know, and if I was to try to help her, she won't. She'll just refuse it or argue with it.
Well, he was screaming last night, like, probably 10 times recorded that he's screaming about you and the 10 and you're the bastard and number 7 who fucking lived rent free for 6 months. And, you know, all I can do is observe and record. You know, what would happen if I get violent with him?
Exactly.
I get locked up. But I got to record what he is really like. And he wants to scream at me to go yelling at these women, all sorts of mean stuff. I'm like, fucking hell.
So there's, like I said, lots of it. It's not online. Perhaps this one.
Okay, can you drive away from this location so you're out of here?
That's Lisa.
Oh, you don't have a license? But you own it. Listen, I thought you got your license back. Well, I thought you got it back a while back. That's why I was asking. Okay. Well, I guess our question is, you know, are you going to be safe here? Because
No, Lisa's not safe there. Moss wanted to give her stuff and then throw tantrums that she didn't put out and then call the cops on her. Have her evicted. She doesn't even live there. She's there visiting a friend. So we got that one. This is basically what I have to do. Now, the longer it takes for somebody to give a shit, the more buried it is, the more difficult it is to find the exact videos. When I'm stuck in public, I have to record because I never know when there's going to be another Farnsworth or another Stafford or another Wolnez or another Warnick. This is disgusting. You notice people care if it happens to a woman to some degree. Obviously, lots of issues with getting it going. At least we know it was March 27th was one of those days.
least he wasn't swinging at me.
All right, that was after one of the situations of abuse as well. Here's a bunch of stuff mossed through and tossed and broke out in the yard. Oh, more too. So you make excuses for people like him, and then you pretend I'm some sort of a monster.
As per usual, I make sure that when I see people who have harmed me, that I record it. Now, unless they show some act of aggression towards me, I'll just record it orally, say that I saw them. The moment they start engaging with me, well, that's a different story.
That one's 47 minutes long, so there's probably something in it. The problem is there's so many of them. And you notice I'm just clicking through 47-minute video. I just click on it and listen to 5 seconds at a time to see if I recognize a voice in there somewhere. I don't have the time or ability to sit down and organize it because I'm in a state of panic and fucking crisis over fucking abuse. Fuck this goddamn country and everyone in it. Damn it. Fucking Mark. Jesus Christ. God damn it. Damn it. Holy crap. God damn it. Fucking. Ugh. Oh, well, I guess let's try calling up some of these other pieces of shit, right? Fake victims' rights, Tillamook. Let's try calling them.
Victims Assistance, this is Katie.
Hello, Katie. My name is Sean Schwartz, and I am taking a lot of abuse. The police refuse to do their jobs. I'm being assaulted a lot. And I have public pretenders who literally will not do their jobs. Meanwhile, I've gone to victims' assistance repeatedly and been told that, well, the police never did their job to make a report, so you guys can't do anything. I've also gone to the DA's office, and the DA has pawned me off on you guys while you guys pawn me off on the DA. I need help stopping abuse.
Sean, let's see here. Actually, it looks like you are a defendant in a case, so I'm actually not allowed to speak with you. So I'm going to have to hang out. I'm sorry. Bye-bye. Thank you for calling the Victims Assistance Program of the Tillamook County District Attorney's Office. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. Our regular office hours are Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to noon and 1 p.m. to 4 p.m., except for legal holidays. If you're hearing this message during our office hours, we will try to call you back within 4 business hours. If you're calling outside of those hours, we will try to call you back during our next regular business day. Please be sure to include your name and phone number in your message and, if possible, your case number.
Hello, my name is Sean David Schwartz, and I've been attempting to get you guys to do your job since I got here to this town. I was just hung up on by victims' assistants because there's a case. Well, that's illegal as all hell, and it's also recorded on my YouTube channel. Y'all need to pull your heads out of your asses, you useless fucking pieces of shit. How's that glorious? Fuck this goddamn country and everyone in it. See, if I press some false charges, these people get to pretend like they don't have to do their jobs. Well, guess what? What they're doing is felonies. I've spoken with that lady previously, and she's committed felonies then as well. So now what do we have? We have evidence that this dumb cunt isn't going to do her goddamn job. And see, she's knowingly, willingly, and intelligently just committed a felony. Fucking Christ. Meanwhile, it's nobody's job, nobody's job, nobody's job. If the cops ignore me while these people harm me and I have a mental breakdown, then they press charges against me for calling them in. Fuck this goddamn country.
Thank you for calling the Oregon Public Defense Commission. Please listen to the following options to help us best direct your call. Para Español, presione cuatro. Dial the 5-digit extension number of the party you're calling, or press the pound key to use the staff directory. If you reach a voicemail, please leave a message and your party will return your call. If you're seeking or calling on behalf of someone seeking trial level representation support, please press 1. For appeals, please press 2. If you're calling